Hey everybody, welcome to episode 6 of the Basement Tailgate. We still here rocking with you. You got your host, Gerard Clark.
Brian Washington here.
Hey man, and got an exciting episode for you. You know, I don't know, Brian might be a little tired, man. He was partying all night. He had a
Yeah.
big party. Man, tell him a little bit about the party, Brian.
Man, it was a long day, man. A long Saturday. We had a good party though, man. We had a surprise party for my mother-in-law, and family came from all around the East Coast, from the Carolinas to Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and she wasn't really
Hey,
expecting it. So it was
Ohio.
Ohio. People came from
Did she shed a
Columbus,
tear?
Ohio.
Did she cry?
Oh, oh yeah. Of course. So yeah. It was a good.
Columbus.
We did good, holding the secret, and she's staying with us for a little bit, so we had to tell some stories to like get her out of the house, so she could be gone all day. But in the end, though, it worked out. So she was surprised. It was good, and then the party lasted well into the night.
Hey, look, man, that's good. What kind of food we had there, man? Was this like a barbecue, or was this more like we got people over, just some food or whatever? But I mean, was this like barbecue food?
Yeah, we had, we had a
Like
little bit of everything,
like a
man. It was
summer barbecue.
a summer, yeah, definitely a summer cookout vibes heavy, man. We had the grill going. We had, fried chicken, fried fish, crabs, even crab legs, and then of course we had the mac and cheese and the pasta salad,
Okay,
potato salad,
okay.
all the right fixings, some good brats, burgers, all that. So we had something for everybody.
I'm a big potato salad, pasta salad type person. I
Okay.
don't get it as often. My wife doesn't like mayonnaise. She don't like mustard, none of that stuff. So
Mm.
I don't get to have that stuff very often.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
anytime I see potato salad on the menu,
Yeah.
that's a you know, that's yeah,
It's a
I gotta
it's a must. You
experience
can't
that.
pass that up.
Was
Yeah,
it
yeah,
homemade?
yeah. Well, see,
Was it
so you know what?
homemade
Usually,
or
nah. Usually it is homemade. Um, this time though, we took a chance and bought some, but we bought this. We did some research, and we saw that Costco makes a pretty good deviled egg po- potato salad. Deviled
okay?
egg potato salad from Costco. So it was good, man. It was gone. There was none left. So I think it was a
Hey,
hit
look,
too.
hey, that's what I like to hear, man. So how many people you had?
Too many. If that's a number, too many. Uh, we did a
So when's
we
the
did an
next party?
invite.
Next weekend?
Nah, not like this. We did an RSVP. I think maybe 60 people RSVP'd and said they were coming, but I think there was probably more like 45 to 50 people there easily. Easily.
45
We
to
had a
50
packed
people?
house. Yeah. Yeah, it was a packed
Ooh-wee.
house, man. We had people outside on the
Hey
balcony,
man.
people out back in the yard, people, we had the kids in the basement playing, and then we had to bring in the extra tables and extra chairs to make it all fit. But it worked out. Everybody had a good time.
Hey, that's all that matters, man. So now you gotta get ready for the week. How you able to recover, man? Like what was today like for the recovery?
I was definitely on a rest mode, but then I got family. A few family people stayed, and they got kids, and so they're boys, and so I got a boy, and they've been hanging out, wrestling, and all that. So of course they wanted to go to the pool today. So I had to get up in the morning, take them to the pool because I wasn't trying to be out there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon when it's the hottest part of the day. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna be like 95 degrees a day. I couldn't do that. So we went in the morning
Yeah.
around like 10:30, 11. hit up the pool with them, and then I came back. And I was like, listen, y'all, you guys on your home, man. I'm gonna go take a nap, a long nap. So I did that. Woke up, ate some leftovers, and you know what I'm saying. Here I am. I'm good to go now. I'm good to go.
All right, man. All right. Now we got the week ahead of us, another week. I'm excited for this week. So, I
Yeah.
have a PS5. I play video games,
Okay.
relaxes me.
Okay.
You know,
Okay. I didn't know
gotta,
that. Interesting.
you got a lot of stuff. You got a lot of stuff in life, man. I just need to be relaxed, escape a little
Yeah.
bit. So they coming
Definitely.
out
So.
with
Uh
they they coming out with NCAA football 25. Now it's been a long
huh. Okay.
time since they've had a college football video game. Obviously, because
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
players want to get paid. One
Mm-hmm.
doing that. So I
Mm-hmm.
think the last time they had an NCAA game was before, might have been like 2011. So it's a big
Yeah.
release.
Wow. Interesting.
So I'm very excited
Yeah.
for this.
Right.
And, you know,
Okay.
yeah, man. So I mean, you big
So.
on
So
college
you said
football?
2011. I'm big
I
on
think
watching
so.
college football. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Wow. That's a long
Okay.
time though.
Yeah. I think it was
2011
2011.
till
I
now. I
think it
didn't
was
realize it was since
2011.
then. Okay. Okay. But yeah,
Uh,
man. I mean,
who's your team?
you can't escape college football. You can't escape college football. Um, I always I used to be a Nebraska fan when I was younger, just for no reason. I don't know why I like them, but I did. But
All
I
right.
always like USC. I always like Penn State because
Okay.
I'm from Pennsylvania, so I'm always what I'm saying always root for the home team to do good. Obviously, um, USC. I like Penn State. I like I like Florida State a little bit. And then of course my alma mater, HU. Always gotta be rooting for them too. So, oh wait, and just so folks aren't
Yeah.
confused, I meant the real HU, Howard. Yeah, yeah, okay.
Mm,
So yeah, but
I thought you meant
but
Hampton. I'm just saying. I'm just
nah,
saying. I thought you meant
nah,
Hampton.
nah, nah, you'd be mistaken if you thought I meant Hampton, but don't make that mistake again. No,
Look,
no,
man.
no.
That's what I thought.
It's
I was like,
always it's always
I
always
didn't.
the real HU.
I didn't know, man. Look.
Nah, always that. But man,
So
college football is always exciting though. So I'm always watching, always looking.
I mean, who you think? What's your take on the Deion effect in Colorado?
I, I like the hype. I like it. I like the hype, man. I'm here for it, man. Always like Dion. Number one, like I loved his swag from back in the day. I loved how he talked a big game, but he always showed up too. He wasn't one of those players that would talk and then not be that good. But Dion was that guy. Everybody knows that. So always loved his swag, his what I'm saying, his confidence, and this is carrying over into his coaching career right now. Like you see it. He's
Oh,
drawing in the viewers, drawing in fans, drawing in donors for the school. I'm sure raising money. So I mean, I'm here for it, and they paid him nicely too. So he's not getting taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? It's swapping. We pay you, you do your thing for us. Make us a big school, put us on TV. You know what I'm saying? All that. So he's doing it. I like it. I like it.
what you think they're gonna do this year? I mean, it was a lot of hype last year. I think
Yeah.
Travis Hunter's a dog. I like Shador,
Oh
but
yeah.
he just didn't have no old line. So that boy was running for his life
Yeah.
every every
Yeah.
pass. He was running for his life. You had a lot of players transfer out of Colorado.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's interesting. So I
Yeah,
mean,
and when
You think they're gonna do good?
And when you say I I don't you know what? I don't know because they got so many new players. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to tell. Like especially with the folks that left, people that came in through the transfer portal. I don't have so many new pieces. So I don't know. I gotta see. I haven't seen like I didn't watch any other spring games either. So I don't I really can't analyze really what they're gonna be like. But I am hoping that Deion was probably smart enough to go out and get some real O line dogs in there because, like you said, Shador was literally running for his life. Like like he was running, but he wasn't running to make a play. Like he was running just to get
Yeah.
away from the defense I'm saying every time. So that's what I saw. Just saying. So
Every play,
I hope
this
he
man was
shored up
running
that
for his
O
life,
line
and I mean, you
every
gotta get
every
some of them
play.
boys from Nebraska.
Yeah, for real. The corn fed, yeah. The corn fed O line that'll just, hold strong and protect the quarterback, man. So they need that. So hopefully they were
Yeah,
able to
gotta get,
pick up those key pieces, man. You get a good O line. It's a must.
yeah. So yeah, they gotta get those big corn fed boys from Nebraska, the
That's a
Midwest, man, because
yeah,
they need some
yeah,
size up front, both
yeah,
sides
for
of the
real.
ball.
Definitely.
So
Immediately.
what you
Yeah.
think they're gonna do though? You think I mean,
I
you think they'll do better than they did last year?
I think they'll win more than what, 4 games? I do. I think they'll win more than 4 games. I
Okay.
do. I do. I think there were a lot of good players that would want to come and play for him. So, I'm sure he went out, he did their scouting, make sure they got the right people in place. So, and then even, last year they weren't a bad team. It was just they were a bad O line.
Yeah.
So if that at least is gonna be better, then they should be in good shape, you know? Because you still got Travis Hunter and you still got Shador, who are two big playmakers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure they're just getting better, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
So, 4 wins was, a bad year. So next year, they might get to like maybe, 7 or 8 wins will be good for them next season.
I mean,
Yeah.
they were bad on the O line. They were bad on the D line. They couldn't get
Mm-hmm.
pressure really on any
Yeah.
quarterback. They were just too small up front.
Yeah.
I know they brought in Warren Sapp for the D line, but you still gotta get the players.
Yeah.
I mean, but do you think NIL is messing up? 'Cause like you said, it'd be pretty dumb to pass up an opportunity to learn from Warren Sapp,
Yeah.
a Deion Sanders.
Yep.
So do you
Yep.
think NIL is just messing up college football, college sports? But let's stay on topic of college football because I mean
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
a no brainer. I'm learning from Deion Sanders and
Yeah.
I'm learning from Warren Sapp.
Warren. Yeah. Even just those. Even just them as your coaches, like they've won at every
That's what I'm
level.
saying.
You know,
Hall of Famers.
Hall of Famers, college champions too. I believe in both of them in their own right.
I know
Miami
Warren
and then
Sapp
Florida
is.
State, I think. But even so, they were elite players. At the
Yeah.
highest. So, learning from them, getting their knowledge. They're great motivators. Like, Deion to get you to run through a wall for him if
Yeah.
So they get you hyped, they get you ready to play, all that. So and then, NIL, you can go anywhere and make your money. But, if you want Dion's team, you getting your visibility. The people going to see you. He lets them put their social media names like on their helmets and their practice jerseys and stuff. So, people can see him and get their followers up. Like he's not one of them coaches that's going to hate on you because you're trying
No,
to
no,
get
no,
money
no,
for your
no.
family. But there are those coaches that are like that who are like, oh well, it's all it can't be about money, and you know, you guys are out here trying to get your social media followers, but like, okay, like do that and come
Yeah.
play hard football. It's
Yeah,
like you
yeah, yeah.
can't, just because you want to be popping on social media or because you want to get your money up from from these deals, that doesn't mean that you can't come and play good football. Like if
Yeah.
that's what you're there for. So I mean, I ain't got no problem with it. I get your
Well,
money.
I think the total amount
Mm-hmm.
of money they can actually give comes from the school. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Colorado can compete with some of these other schools that can give, I don't know, multiple star players
Yeah,
millions of dollars, whereas
yeah,
maybe the one or two people can get $1 million over
yeah.
there, and everybody else gets, I don't know, smaller amounts. More than what they would, more than what they were getting before NIL came into play.
Exactly,
But
exactly. Yeah.
I, I don't think it's, or maybe it is now. Hold on, I think it is like with the settlement,
Uh huh.
NCAA settlement. I think they get a certain amount of money, like each
Yeah.
school.
Uh huh.
But I still think there is a little discrepancy there.
Yeah,
Not
and I think
discrepancy. What's the word I'm looking for? It's just not
inequity
equal.
or
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah,
equal
definitely.
amongst every
Yeah,
team.
yeah,
So
but that's how it always is, though. I mean, like every job you go to ain't gonna pay you the same as this other job that's gonna pay you. It's like
I mean,
you got,
absolutely.
and
But do
then go
yeah.
ahead.
But do you think that's messing up like people going to these certain, I mean, first off, there's a lot of colleges in
Yeah.
college football. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you're good, NFL scouts will find you. That's number
Exactly.
one.
Exactly.
But um, it just seems like you see like all the teams, all the players that were leaving
Uh-huh.
Colorado. Maybe it's because it's Deion Sanders. He does have a large personality.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
he's not gonna sugarcoat anything just based on
Mm-hmm.
what you hear
Yeah.
him in the media. He's not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm pretty sure he's like that with his players. He's
Yep.
pretty blunt. Like
Yeah.
some people appreciate that, some people don't. But at the end of the day, it's Deion Sanders, right? So
It's
it's
yeah.
like I'm a listen.
Exact. Yeah,
Like
for real.
okay,
For real.
I'll listen. So it just seems crazy. A lot of players left, transferred, whatever. They're getting some players, and then some people are decommitting or they have decommitted. It
Mm-hmm.
just seems like they're chasing these NIL deals now instead of just what's going to
Yeah.
give me the best opportunity to learn and
Yeah.
get to that next level. And
Exactly.
it just seems like
Yeah.
coaching staff that has Dion as the head coach and Warren Sapp as a D line coach, even though he's a D line coach, he could probably
Yeah.
still give you wisdom regardless of whatever
Oh
your position
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Um, Seems like a
Fuck the
no
game.
brainer.
A no
Like
brainer, definitely.
I'd be lining up to go to Colorado.
Yeah, I agree. And it's NIL is such a new thing. So I mean, I think
Yeah.
it's still kind of like figuring itself out. Like they're going to try to like regulate it in certain ways and come up with new rules and this and that. So I mean, like that first year, it was just a free for all. Like anybody just go get money, just however you can. But I think as the years come on, it'll start to figure itself out and like become a a better system. I think. And NFL coaches, people have got to understand, like, coaches and owners in the NFL are not looking for the people who are the highest NIL
Nah, absolutely not. They
dealers.
don't
It's like
care.
yeah, like you still got to play. Like you got like bottom line, like you got to still
Mm,
be able to play. It's not about oh well, we got $1 million deal over here. So, but like like can he play for my team in the NFL?
exactly. I mean,
So,
it's interesting. It's very
hmm
interesting. I'm interested to see. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch. That was the most Pac-12
yeah.
football games I've watched since Reggie Bush was at USC.
hmm Yeah,
I ain't care nothing about the Pac-12
yeah. People
since
want to
Reggie
see.
Bush left. Matt
Yeah,
Leinart,
man.
Reggie Bush, Lindell White.
Linda, wow, yeah. Now you're talking. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean that was the last time I was excited about the Pac-12. So
yeah.
now I know the Pac-12 is moving away. They're getting rid of the
Uh,
Pac-12.
okay,
So
okay.
I think Colorado's going to Big 10 or Big 12.
Something like
I
that.
think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it was the Big 12, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
I think they're
But
going to Big 12.
listen, no matter why people are coming to watch, whether it's to watch y'all lose or to see if you're going to win, like people are coming to see Colorado. Like people are drawn to come see them. So a lot of some schools like that's all they really need or care about is like how many eyes are on our school. Like people want to come here, people want to apply, people want to come play, people want to come study. So all that helps for the
Yeah,
for the betterment of the school. Uh, as far as the school goes. So, whatever people are
absolutely,
watching for,
man.
keep them watching, Deion.
So I know you rattled off some teams that you used to like.
Yeah,
Who's your team? You have a team like a soul team,
I don't. I don't.
not
I
even Penn
don't.
State.
Not even Penn State, man. Again, I'm just a fan of the game.
Yeah.
As far as college football, now college basketball is a different story. Like I'm a diehard UNC Tar Heel fan, but it doesn't really translate
Oh,
over to football for me, man. So
how I want to hear this. So how you become a Tar Heel fan?
I've been a Tar Heel fan when I started seeing players like Jerry Stackhouse, Rasheed Wallace days, Vince Carter days. Um, I knew Michael Jordan went there, so that's
Yeah.
that's what had
Yeah,
my
yeah.
eyes on UNC at first in life, and then it was like, oh, but they're a good team still, like so they've always had exciting players, great good teams, championship teams, um, and it was great players is this what drew me to liking UNC, and I'm still a fan to this day.
Man, you ain't got no fandom towards your hometown, man. You ain't
Who,
got no
who,
loyalty towards your hometown.
First
Your
of all,
home
my
state.
hometown is
Your
my home.
home
Okay,
state.
okay, all right. Home state, you can say, but I mean, my hometown. All we have is a a little community college. But state, all right.
You ain't got no
Again,
loyalty, man.
wait a minute. I didn't say I didn't like them other teams, but like I'm not a fan of them. Like I always want my just for the record, listeners. I have loyalty always to my hometown team. I want them to do well. I want them to win always. But I don't have to be the biggest fan of those teams if I don't like them, if I don't like the players, if they're not good. Like that's
Villanova's been good.
not
Villanova has been good.
but not for my entire life though. Like over the span of my like young life, like junior high school, like like when I started watching college basketball, really, I didn't hear about the Villanova. I was hearing about Jerry Stackhouse, Rasheed Wallace, uh, you know, all the Antoine Jameson, Joe Forte, Raymond Felton. I mean, I can just rattle them off because that's
Raymond
who all I was
Felton.
watching. Yeah,
Come on, man. Now I like
you
Raymond
know,
Felton. He was a Nick. I like Raymond
yeah,
Felton.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, Villanova, what
Sean,
was it?
yeah.
Before they had the Villanova Knicks.
hmm
When was the last time they won a chair? 88 against Georgetown? I think
Again,
so.
I can't tell you, but that sounds about right. That sounds right.
In Georgetown. But I mean Villanova has they got Hall of Fame coach Jay Wright was there forever.
Okay, since you want to bring up hometown teams, so I did used to like Temple. I did used to
Okay.
like Temple.
Okay.
Uh, when they, man, I'm losing the coach's name, but you know what I'm talking about. Coach, black guy with the big eyes. What's his name?
Um
I can't think of his name, but you guys know what I'm
uh,
talking about. Man, what
I
was
can't
his
think of his
name?
name.
Black guy, older man. Like he always had those outbursts and stuff on the court. Uh, and like in the press conferences, black guy,
Wait,
like he,
really?
Yeah, like he looked
Really?
like a temple owl. Like he looked like an owl. Like his eyes was a big and beady older gentleman. Oh man,
Hold
look it
on.
up.
I'm looking it
What's
up
his
right
name?
now.
I cannot get his name, but I
Hold on. Oh, John Chaney?
John Chaney, yeah,
Yeah.
John Chaney, and then
Yeah.
back in the day, Temple also had like players from my hometown Harrisburg. They that was our closest school kind of too, so they would go to Temple and play. One in particular, uh, Quincy Wadley, hometown b-ball hero, went to Temple, and then he had a pretty good overseas career
Okay.
as well. So I did like Temple a little while.
I was just saying, man, you're a
So
Philadelphia Eagle fan, so I figured
yeah,
you like the Villanova Wildcats. They play in Philly. You don't
uh,
like the 76ers? Like, I don't, man. I
uh-uh.
don't know, man.
Well, you know
You
why though? So I grew up being a big Shaq fan. So I was
Yeah.
always again like I was always following Shaq. And then when
Okay.
Shaq went to the Lakers, they played the Sixers and the five. I mean, again, I wanted to like Iverson's the man, like, but I was
Yeah.
still you know,
Yeah. You
but
ain't have an Iverson jersey?
I didn't.
Wow.
I didn't have an Iverson jersey. I had a Shaq jersey. I used to have a Magic starter jacket at the pullover, you know. But yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't.
I
I didn't
mean,
have any. I didn't have any Sixers gear, any Iverson jerseys.
dang, man.
And you know what? And too, Iverson wore Reeboks. I wasn't a Reebok guy either. Like I think
Yo, I used to have
we talked
all the
about it
Iversons,
last
man.
time.
I used to have
Yeah,
all the Iverson. Growing up,
nah,
I had every
nah.
Iverson from the question
I believe it.
to,
I believe it. And they were dope shoes, but I don't. I mean, I don't know what made me loyal to Nike and Jordan so much. Like they wasn't paying me or nothing, but like it was like I was just loyal to Nike and Jordan back then. So I was like, man, I like them questions, I like them answers, but you know,
yo,
growing,
I was like,
I had a choice though. It's like I can't get these and these. So
yeah. I
you
mean,
know,
yeah, I was pretty Iverson exclusive for a minute.
okay,
Iverson and ones.
N ones. Oh, now I used to rock the N one gear. G. I used to rock them shorts and the like t-shirts with the sayings
Yeah.
on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. I used to wear N one, man. Like those were my playground basketball days. Like back then,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying, outside summertime, N one
I-
shorts down to your ankles,
that's all I rock. And one. Yeah, and
and
one and Iversons.
and
I ain't really get on
Iverson.
Jordans like
Okay,
that until I ain't really get on Jordans like that until I had a job and
okay.
I could buy some.
Buy some. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel you.
Yeah.
A little a nostalgia. Have you watched the N1 documentary? I think it's very I think they have a 30 for 30.
I didn't watch that one.
No,
It's
that's a
crazy.
good one.
I've watched all of them. I haven't
Yeah.
watched the
You
and
got
one.
watch that one, man. Watch that one. That was a good one too. Like you would think like, oh man, I remember, watching these guys on their tour and trying these moves outside and like, like they had their
Yeah.
era, like they had their time, man. It was
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a fun
And one
time in
era was
basketball.
that was a
Yeah.
crazy time, man. That was a
Yeah,
real
man.
crazy. They
Yo,
just didn't have the money, man.
they didn't have the money, but they had plenty of my teammates getting benched for trying to come down and do the moves and the crossovers, and I was like, oh, coach was like, hey, come on over here and sit down with me. Come on over here with me.
Yeah, I gotta watch the documentary, man, because it's funny to
Watch
me. You
that.
had a lot of players, NBA
Mm-hmm.
players, that would come to the
Yeah,
tournaments, the and one tournaments,
yeah, and play with.
showcases or whatever.
Yep.
Uh, but they ain't had no money.
Now
They
I
had their own
know.
shoe, they had their own gear, they was out there.
Yeah,
So it must be in the documentary what happened. I gotta
yeah, it
watch that,
is. It
man.
is. It is. It is. Yeah, man. Yeah, watch it. Watch it. Watch it. I won't spoil it
And,
for you.
and one was like the precursor to the big three, in my opinion.
Mm. Yeah, I can see that. Definitely, definitely. Like on that same kind of like independent
Yeah,
uh
yeah,
presence of the game, you know what I'm saying? Like not really affiliated with like any big time things, but like they had their, they had their following and their fans, all
yep.
of that. Yep. they would go and play the smaller arenas, more like local games. Like it always felt like you were playing like in like a playground too, like like the N1, and then the big three, like with the small crowds and the small
Yeah.
in the small arenas. It's like playing, that street ball field. So yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
So if you could replace your Jordan collection with another wide collection of someone's
Ooh.
signature shoe,
Uh huh.
who would it be?
Easy. Well, no, it's not easy. Ooh, because there's two of them.
Nah, you can only pick one though.
Ah, man, I can only pick one. Damn, that's hard. It's either Kobe or LeBron's.
Okay.
And I'm for me, I'm gonna say LeBron's. I'm gonna say LeBron's for a few reasons because I play ball in LeBron's more.
Yeah.
Like to me, like those are like better basketball sneakers. And
Then Kobe's?
to me, as a player, the kind of player that I play like, and like like in like a little higher of a shoe, like a mid shoe, and like the traction I get in LeBron's, I always feel good playing in LeBron's personally. And then
Okay.
but I do like Kobe's shoes more for like more for fashion. Like I can wear them, more fashionably.
LeBron has some high
Yeah,
joints
yeah.
later.
Oh,
Later.
that's what I'm about to say. Later on,
Not
like his more recent shoes, like
the
those are better
beginning.
shoes to wear just like streetwear. But yes, but I'm gonna say
The
LeBron's, man.
beginning. The beginning, it
Well,
was rough, man.
it was after I would say, you know what, after the LeBron threes, because his first shoes was dope. The second shoes was nice too, and then the third ones, I like those a lot too. But then like those fours, like they were heavy and like with the foam kind of look to them, man. Nah. But
Yeah.
so like like his first three, those were game changers for me. Like I was like, oh man, these are dope shoes. And then after that, it was touch and go a little bit, and then you got to like the eights, the
Yep.
nines, and then like some of those teen ones were nice. So yeah. So I would say LeBron, man. I would say LeBron's, but Kobe's would be like a close second. He'd be like, I could have them like in my
Yeah.
hands, like today these or these, and they'd be like Kobe or these LeBrons, like those South Beach LeBrons.
Yeah,
Listen,
those are
man.
nice. Those are
Listen,
nice.
man. Listen. Oh man, I missed
Yeah.
out on those too recently when they came out. Maybe 2 years ago. Maybe I missed out on those. But next time I see them, when I get my hands on them, I'm gonna get those South Beach LeBrons. Those
Yeah, them
those
joints
are
is
dope,
nice.
right?
Yeah, them joints is nice.
Yeah. And then so like, and then I would play in other LeBron numbers, and then I want a pair of 20s to wear. I don't play in them, but like I wear them. Those are nice shoes to wear.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say LeBron's, man. Yeah, I feel confident. How about you? Well, first of all, what shoes are your main shoes right now? Like, what's your biggest
Jordans.
collection of shoes? Jordans, okay. All right, all
Jordans.
right. What would
Yeah.
you wear for the rest of your life other than Jordans? What are you leaning towards?
I mean, I was a big Iverson guy.
Okay,
I
so
liked
have
his
you?
sneakers, but I got somebody's sneakers. It was a small collection, but it
Okay.
was when they came out,
Uh huh.
it was fire.
Okay. The main
The
noise. Who was it?
the Garnets.
Really? The Garnets? Okay. I can see that. I can see
Yeah.
that. I can see
Early
that.
2000 Garnets.
Yeah, I can see
Them
that.
joints was fresh.
I can see that. Yeah. You're right. Like those the ones like the black and blue ones with those
Yep,
Timberwolves
yep,
colors in it,
yep,
right?
yeah,
That's what you're
yep.
talking about. Yeah. Okay, now you're talking. Okay, yeah. Now he does have a smaller collection of shoes, though. You're
Very
right.
small collection,
Very
but
small. Very
he
small. But
had
they're
fire.
memorable though. Yeah,
He
right?
had
Memorable.
fire, man.
Memorable.
I like
Memorable.
those. So
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
go,
Okay.
yeah. Garnett,
Okay.
man. I mean,
Okay.
I was a big Garnett fan. I like Garnett when he was with the Timberwolves. I didn't like him when he came to Boston,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
because
same here.
I
It's
don't mess
yeah,
with Boston.
yeah, and to me, it seemed like when he came to Boston, he turned into like a villain almost. You know, like it was like I don't like him with this team. Like he's not. You know,
Yeah,
it was just different. Like you know what I'm
it
saying? It was
was
different.
different. It did
It
feel
was
different.
different.
I don't know.
It felt different.
Maybe because we didn't get to see too many Timberwolves games.
Ah, true, true that, true that.
I don't. They didn't have the. Well, they definitely didn't have the league pass.
Yeah,
They didn't
yeah.
have. I mean, NBA TV was out, but
Okay.
the only time you really saw the Timberwolves was maybe if they
The
got an
playoffs.
ABC game
Oh yeah,
or
yeah,
playoff,
yeah. Uh huh.
NBC game or playoffs. So
Mm-hmm.
you didn't really get to see Kevin Garnett. And when he came to the Boston Celtics, I feel like they was always featured because
Yeah,
that was the
yeah,
first big three, right?
yeah. You could say that. Yeah, yeah.
Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and
Yep,
him.
yep.
That was the first
Well,
big three,
I mean, it
wasn't it?
was the first big three that they called it that, but I mean, Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman. I mean,
Yeah.
pretty dominant
All
big
right.
three there. But you know what I mean?
Okay. Well, all right. So, mm, team put together.
Mm-hmm.
Rodman obviously came from. Well, he came from San
San
Antonio
Antonio. Uh huh.
before he came to Chicago. But I mean, the Bulls drafted Jordan and Pippen.
Yeah.
Whereas the only person that was there was Paul Pierce. Ray
Mm-hmm.
Allen came from Seattle,
Seattle. Yeah.
and KD came from Minnesota. I
Mm-hmm.
guess that's why they the big three. But yeah, that was a big
Yeah.
thing. When they come together, 08, and they won it that year too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They won it that year against your Lakers.
I guess the Lakers. Yep. Yep.
Won it that joint
Interesting.
against your Lakers. So
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
those were some good series.
Yeah. 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 But yeah.
08 and 09?
Yep.
No, what
Yep.
was it? Was
No,
it
no,
08
because
or
I
10?
think Miami came back and won. Yeah. Didn't
Nah,
didn't
nah,
didn't Miami
no,
win in
no,
08? Wait, you
no.
know what? It was the Celtics in 08. You're right. You're right. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Yeah. 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 You're
Celtics
right.
won 08.
Yeah.
Heat won 06.
Yeah.
And then they ain't win again till
LeBron
12 and
came.
13. 12
Yeah.
and 13.
Yeah. 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 You're right.
Man. Yeah, I ain't mess with KD at all, man. Not
Yeah.
KD, KG.
EKG.
When he
Yeah.
when he came to Boston and then he went to
Yeah.
Brooklyn, I was like,
Yeah. Nah. 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 I couldn't. Yeah. I couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't mess with
I
him.
ain't
Like
never liked Paul Pierce. I
me
never
either.
liked Paul.
Me
I
either.
never liked Paul Pierce,
And
man.
then there was just something about Paul Pierce. Like his game was like a little like off. Like he played differently. Like he wasn't like fast. He wasn't exciting. And then like, he was just easy, just not to like. Like I don't
Paul
like this
Pierce was
guy.
Paul Pierce was Luca before Luca.
Ah, that's listen. I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
Effective,
Yeah.
lights
Yeah.
out shooter, but it just
Yep.
wasn't exciting. It wasn't. He was
Nah.
just boring to me.
Nah. Yeah. 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 For real.
It was.
Yep.
You know who else I couldn't stand?
Who?
Tim Duncan, man. I could not stand Tim
Oh, you
Duncan when
couldn't really.
I didn't appreciate him. I didn't appreciate him when I was
Yeah,
younger.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I can see that. Now, I didn't like Tim Duncan because he was always beating Shaq. I didn't like I didn't like that either. I didn't like that. It was like, dang, like this guy's so good. Like he's so skilled. Like like he's got the fundamentals down. Like he's shooting off the backboard. He's rebounding. I was like, this guy does everything and he's good, and I hate it because he's
Automatic.
oh
He's
yeah,
just
yeah,
automatic.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But so I didn't like him just as a fan because he wasn't, because he was always beating my guy. But I mean, his game was just undeniable. I was like, oh man, like whenever they played and they weren't playing my team, I didn't mind Tim Duncan. I didn't mind him.
Automatic, man. Off the bank
Yeah.
shots. Just
Oh,
bank shots.
yeah, yeah. Like
Can't
what? Like
stop it. You
yeah,
can't
nah,
stop
nah. You couldn't say, oh, right. Like I'll just step outside and I'll just hit this bank shot then on y'all. Like you want to take away the
Can't stop it.
inside? Sure.
Oh my goodness, man.
Like, come on out here, Shaq. I'll give you a pump fake, spin, go. Nah, I didn't. I didn't like him those days, but yeah, it was because he was so good, though. Undeniably.
Now, so I'm gonna bring it back
Uh-huh.
because we was talking about your lack of loyalty to the
Only you can say that. First of all, no one's ever accused me of being
lack of loyalty, man. Nah, I'm
being
just saying, man.
not loyal, man.
I
But what
mean,
you got?
every other day you repping Philly, but when it comes to the Philly teams, nah, not Brian.
Listen. Now, if it come down to something serious, like I'm riding with Philly, I'm riding with Harrisburg, I'm riding with Pennsylvania. But on the sports landscape, man, I got to go with who I like. You know,
Look, man, I saw a picture of you hanging out at the Barclays Center with a Nets hat. Like,
you probably haven't seen me that. Yeah. You now.
come on,
I
man.
like nice hats. I like nice hats. I
I
like snapbacks. You know what I'm saying? I got tons of snapbacks, and they're
I,
all not from the same team.
I understand the hats, but I mean,
And
you
so,
seemed like you was very happy to be in the Barclays Center
well,
watching the Brooklyn Nets.
listen, I'll tell you how I got those tickets. I didn't buy those tickets myself. Those were a gift. Those
Okay,
were a gift from my mother-in-law at Christmas time. And so she gave us two
wait a minute.
tickets. We had great seats. I was like, oh, I got this dope hat to wear. I'm wearing the Nets hat to the game.
Wait a minute. Hold on. This conversation getting a little too deep right
Where we
now, man.
going? Where we going? Where we going? What's the problem?
Your wife and her family
Yeah,
from New York, right?
correct. What's the problem?
She a Nets fan?
You know what? My wife is not an NBA fan. she's
Okay.
she's not into NBA basketball. Now she grew up playing basketball, which is funny. Like her dad used to love basketball. Like he was always watching like the Knicks and all that, just because he was from New York, you know. But she does not like basketball, and I think it's because I watch it all the time, and she gets tired of me having a game to watch. But she's not. She herself isn't a big NBA basketball fan. She likes the
Okay.
Giants, and that's pretty much all she really cares about in sports is the Giants.
Now how she become a Giants fan? Now how's that work? The reason I'm asking is because you a Eagles fan
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she's a Giants fan. So
yeah.
I mean that's a heavy dynamic.
It is, but I mean, you got to go with your teams. I mean, I would never not. You know what? I probably wouldn't have dated her if she was a Cowboys fan. I'm gonna just go ahead and put that
Oh,
out there.
stop it.
I
Yeah,
would,
you would.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
you
have.
would.
I wouldn't have. Like, I would have stopped them right there. I'm like, you like who again? Oh, this gonna be our last date. Like,
Nah, you wouldn't have did that.
this
You
gonna be
wouldn't
our
have did
last
that.
date.
You
This
wouldn't
gonna
have
be our
did
last.
that.
Nah. But
You
she. I
weren't gonna
mean,
take that L. You weren't gonna take that L. Nah, you wouldn't have did that.
no, but I mean, when I met her though, like she was like too much of a New York girl for her to even think about a Cowboys fan. Like, I mean, even like before I knew she was, that she could like the Giants. I was like, this girl's New York all the way. Like there's no way she can be a Cowboys fan. So I was right.
But y'all don't argue during those times. 'Cause, I mean, that's division
You
rivals. So I mean,
Now I'll tell you when we did used to when they were
okay,
winning Super Bowls and they had Eli Manning and like she was like she was happy then, like she was in my face all the time then about how good the Giants were. And
yeah.
like we even went to a few games, and
At at,
we did have our
at
battles though.
MetLife, or
We
at Lincoln Financial.
we went to the link, and then we'd switch and go see a few games here at FedEx.
Okay,
Like we
got
go
you.
see Giants when they come or Eagles when they came. Um,
So
Always. So yeah,
y'all going to the game September 15th?
I don't know because that's right around all of our birthdays, and
Hey,
you know what I'm saying. We
got you.
got birthday parties planned. We got you know her birthday, Augie's birthday, mine is like right the same week span. I
Wow,
don't know
that's a
though.
lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, I do know. Yeah, I do know they playing here and there though. But I might see about that. That'll be a fun game to go to.
September 15th. That's actually the first home game for the Commanders
Okay.
against the Giants. So you been
Nice.
watching Hard Knocks with the Giants?
I have not caught it, but it's on, but it is on my watch list. And so this one's a new one though, right? Like this is the off season one.
Yeah,
Usually it's a training camp,
they
right?
going all the way back to the off season.
Yeah,
It's been
interesting.
good. It's been
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't like the general manager. That's why I can't mess with the Giants these days. I just
Yeah.
don't like the general manager.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, amongst other things,
Amongst
like he's
yeah.
yeah.
But nah, I haven't caught it. It's on my watch list. And just one more note, my wife really stopped liking the Giants after Eli retired because she didn't care about anybody else after that. But she was a big Eli fan, a big Jacobs fan. She
Yep.
liked Victor Cruz,
Oh
OBJ,
yeah. Oh yeah.
all
Yeah.
those years. But yeah.
Straight hand.
Straight hand. Yep. Tiki Barber.
Yeah, these Giants these days, man. I don't know who this
Yeah,
is.
she won't even watch them now, because they lose, and like she can't argue or like cheer on the team. Like she doesn't want to watch them lose. So she's, I'll tell her,
Daniel
like,
Jones.
hey, Giants lost. All right, I know already. So, I gotta,
Hey,
I'll let her
look.
know though.
She come over to the dark side, be a Jets fan.
Mm, she had an uncle who was a Jets fan because his nephew played. But yeah, I don't see her liking the Jets, man. They
Look,
used to
man,
practice.
playing.
So she actually lives by Hofstra, and they used to go to training camp at Hofstra.
Yeah,
The Jets.
I used to go every year watching them
Okay.
before
Yeah.
they moved to where they practice now. I don't know, but they further
Yeah. I don't
out
know
there.
either.
I think they actually in Jersey.
Okay. Okay.
They practice in Jersey now. I think
Okay.
the Giants are still at SUNY Albany
Okay.
for training camp, but yeah, the Jets went to Jersey. But yeah, we used to go to Hofstra all the time
Wow.
for the training camp. Got some
Yeah.
autographs. I got some nice stuff from that. Yeah, that used to be the good
Okay.
times, man.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds
So
like fun times.
so the only team you hate
Yeah.
with a passion
Okay.
is the Dallas Cowboys.
Yo, yes. And I was just in the presence of a bunch of them yesterday at the party at my house. I had to invite these people into my house yesterday, and of course they coming with this, Eagles this and Eagles that, Cowboys that. Like it never ends when they're around, man, and it never ends. Even I had people staying at my house like overnight who was a big Cowboys fan. Like that was
Really?
hard. Yeah, that was hard. I was like, wait a minute, you about to be staying in my house with your family? Like, yeah, don't bring that to
Man.
me, man. But yeah, listen,
So how do you
when
hate? Why do you hate them so much?
because
They not even relevant,
I
in my
know,
opinion.
but they talk the most. Like Cowboy fans will talk about their team the most. Like no matter how bad they are, they're always talking trash. Like yeah, blah 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 blah. We them boys, blah 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 blah. Oh, next year it's gonna be like I always hear them talking about next year. Next year is like that's what. First of all, that's what the loser always says. Like first of all, just like it's always next year. Wait till next season. Like we always listen, Cowboys fans. We have been waiting for next season since like 94, 95. Like all those next seasons are not coming for y'all. So stop it.
Oh
Stop it.
man.
Like I don't even argue with Cowboys fans anymore. Like I'm like, y'all don't win nothing. Like you can't argue with me. Like my team's got a recent Super Bowl. Like you can't even argue with me right now because your team hasn't won nothing significant in a very long time.
Look, man. Cowboys' most profitable sports team. Like 12 billion I saw.
That's a fact. But that 12 billion does not equal championships. It doesn't
Hey,
make you a winner just because
don't tell
you
Jerry
kind
that.
of. I know,
Don't tell Jerry.
and obviously that's all that Jerry cares about. I know he says he wants to win and this and that, but like he's got a valuable team, and whenever he decides to cash in on that, that's all he's gonna worry about. Like is how much he can
He
get
ain't
for
selling that
Dallas
team.
Cowboys. Well,
Jerry
yeah,
ain't
I'm sure.
selling.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because
That's true.
even if he die, I think
It's,
his
it's,
son
it's his sons. Yeah, he's He's got
Son
two at
is in.
least.
Yeah, he got 2 sons and he got a daughter. They're both in the front office.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like
Lakers, right?
Kansas Lakers, Kansas City Chiefs, like the owner of the
Lions.
yeah,
It's
the owner of
it's
the
gonna stay in the
Chiefs.
family.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
gonna stay in the family. I mean,
Yeah,
wow,
that's true.
man. Look,
Yeah,
don't hate, hate on the star.
so listen, yeah, so that's just how I am about Cowboy fans. And then listen to this: my dad, my uncle, my aunt, my own mom is a Cowboys fan. All
They
right,
came yesterday.
yeah,
They was
yeah,
all
they
there
came.
yesterday. They had
Who?
on jerseys. All your
Nah,
family.
not today. Nah, not yesterday. But usually, if you go to a cookout, I'm gonna show you. If you go to their pages, like because they're always having cookouts at home and this and that, little things. They are wearing Cowboys jerseys. My uncle Damon can wear a cowboy something every day of the year, probably. Like whether it's a hoodie or a T-shirt or. I mean, he's got all the jerseys. Emmitt Smith jersey, Deion Sanders. He's got Dak jerseys. Like it's sickening, actually. Like for real, like it actually makes me sick. And then the final thing that makes me even sicker is that they have this little blackmail over me. So growing up, again, they were all Cowboys fans since
Hold
since I
on.
remember. Okay,
You about you? All right, go ahead. No, I'm gonna hear this.
and they have all been Cowboys fans for as long as I can even remember life. And there is a picture of me for I'm not sure if it was a
Ah,
Halloween
nah, it wasn't
or if it
Halloween.
was just a random day, but somebody dressed me in a Cowboys uniform, G, head to
Yeah,
toe. I mean, and I'm
yep.
talking about like I'm 5, maybe 6 years old, so like I don't have
Nah,
a choice. It's like put this on, okay, this is fun. I got a football helmet. G,
you was
it is a
15.
cowboy.
You was 15. Hey, look, man.
No. No. I was definitely my son's age. Like I was like 5 probably, and they put me in this full on cowboy outfit. G, like helmet, jersey. I had pants on. Like I had the stripe on my pants. Like I don't know what they were thinking. Like it's our parents and grand, like oh look at him, he's so cute. With his little football uniform on. So like that's how that was. And so there is an actual Polaroid. Okay,
Yep.
there is a Polaroid
Yep.
of me wearing this cowboy thing, and they always bring it up. Oh, Brian, well, look at this picture. What is? And I'm like, dang it, man! Like that was on purpose. Like they knew I wasn't gonna like the Cowboys probably even then, so they had that. But yeah, they got that over me, man. So it's always a funny joke when they want to bring it up or bring it up from their Facebook pages. Like, well, we got this, and this says differently. So
Well,
it's
I got
always
a
a thing.
question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're gonna have to think about it before you give an answer.
Okay.
Your son is 5.
Yeah.
You watch football, so he'll start watching football.
Mm-hmm.
What's gonna happen if he says, "Hey, Dad, I like this team that comes on a lot on Fox that happens to wear gray and blue with
It's
a
not happening.
star."
Uh-huh.
What you gonna do?
I listen. I don't have to think about this. If you want to go ask him right now, he will tell you. I'm an Eagles fan. He'll tell you fly equals fly. He's gonna flap his wings in your
Yeah,
face. Like my
yeah.
kid is smart. He knows what he's doing. I don't think because you know what? They tried it yesterday too. They tried it. Hey, Augie, why don't you come on over and join the star, join the you know what he said? We were outside on the balcony, and he opens up the sliding door and says, "Cowboys suck." No lie, G. No lie. That is a true story. Just yesterday, he said that to them because they always be trying it, and they was like, "Augie, why don't you just come on over to the?" And he was, "Cowboys suck," and I was like, "That's my boy, yeah." So he knows already. G, he already knows it's not gonna happen. I think I think
Okay.
about it. I don't gotta.
Hey,
Listen,
okay.
He already got his own Eagles gear, his own hats, his own shirts. He's already embedded. He's already gangrene. Like his blood is already green.
All
Now
right.
Duke, on the other hand, I might not. I don't know that yet. How about the little one? I don't know. I
Hey,
gotta,
look.
I
Well, I
gotta
mean,
see.
mm,
I may, you know what? I may let him be a Giants fan. I might, but that's it though. Because I mean, at least I can respect the Giants. I respect that team. He he might not be able to live here if he's going to be a Cowboy.
oh, he might be a Commander
So,
fan.
which is okay. Which is okay. Like, I mean, if we're still living here and they play right down the street, I can't be too mad at him. Now, at least he's got. But like,
Might be a
listen,
Commander fan.
we don't live nowhere near Dallas. We ain't going to their games. Like that. No, 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 no,
Hey, look, if you go to a Cowboy game at FedEx Field, it sounds like you're in Texas.
no. Yeah, right. It would, right?
Be so many
That's true.
Cowboy
I
fans.
know it. I know it. I know it. Yeah, they're
You
heavy
feel
around
like
here.
you was in Texas. So
Uh
I
huh.
mean, they everywhere.
Yeah.
They got Cowboys fans everywhere. Which
Mm. Yeah.
I mean, there was I've talked to a couple of people about
Uh
this. Like,
huh.
it's definitely a historical context to it,
Okay. Yeah.
racial context to it.
Yeah.
Cowboys were one of the first team to allow black players.
Hmm.
I know the Commanders were the last.
Yeah. That's
The
I mean.
Giants still haven't had a black quarterback, starting quarterback,
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Starting. Yeah.
or black head coach.
Nah.
So
Have the Cowboys had a black head coach? I don't think so either.
nah, probably not.
I don't think so
Jerry ain't
either.
playing that. But he
Uh,
had a black quarterback.
yeah.
He
Yeah. I
ain't.
mean, he not winning nothing for him, so I mean, it don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't
I
matter,
mean, so I bring it back. I mean, that's why I know like a lot of older people
man. Mm-hmm.
like the Cowboys.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, they were good in the 70s.
Oh yeah.
80, not so much. 90s, obviously.
They rolled the '90s. Yeah.
Early
Yeah. Yeah.
2000s, no.
Listen, nothing since then. Like,
Nah.
they may have won a NFC conference or whatever, whatever. But like, who
Yeah.
cares, man? Who cares?
Yeah.
Now most of my family, well, yeah, almost all of those Cowboys fans have never been to Arlington, Texas, to go to a game.
Hey, you
but
should do that.
this year they're planning it. I'm not going with them. I
No,
mean,
I'm not saying you gotta
have
go
fun.
with them,
But yeah,
but I'm saying
yeah, they gotta
you
go. I
should
told them.
hey, look, you ain't gotta like the Cowboys. Go when they playing your team.
Yeah.
You should schedule a game around when they playing the Eagles. Obviously, you know they're gonna play the Eagles in
Yeah, that's
Texas.
true. That's true. I might do that.
And then
That's not a bad idea. Because
and
listen,
then
I don't
you
mind. I got
go
no problem going into harsh territory now with the jersey. I'm coming full on.
when they go. It's a
uh,
beautiful stadium.
oh yeah, no, yeah, yeah, no doubt
Very
about that.
beautiful stadium.
I know it.
Um yeah, that would be a good time, man. I
That would
think
be.
you would enjoy, even though like you're not a Cowboy
Yeah,
fan.
yeah. I would. Yeah, I would enjoy us
Ro-
winning too. I
you
would
should
enjoy us going up
roll
in
with some
there.
Cowboy fans though.
Oh yeah,
So they can have
definitely,
your back.
definitely would. Yeah, 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 yeah. They would
It
too.
is
Yeah.
Texas.
Yep. Yep, that I know. That I do know. Yeah.
So, and them Cowboy fans are very,
Uh huh.
very passionate,
Oh yeah.
which I don't understand.
Yeah.
I'm passionate too about my Jets.
Okay.
I'm very
I'm gonna let you.
passionate about my Jets, man.
Yeah.
You know,
See, now I can never argue with people who rep their hometown team hard. You know what I'm saying? Like if they were all from Texas, I'd be like, all right, like yeah, I can do it. But like these people aren't even have no connection to Texas and be riding so hard for the Cowboys. I
but
mean,
you said they from Pennsylvania, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't get that.
Yeah, listen. So it's like like even if like if they were from Texas somewhere, like they had, my great great grandparents lived in Texas, so we got the lineage. Cool, you know what? That makes sense. Rah rah, shout,
Or
shout
even
Cowboys, whatever.
or even anybody in the South, like from here
Yeah,
to up until you get to Georgia,
Yeah.
you ain't have a team. But I mean, the Panthers didn't come into existence till '96.
Yeah.
So it's either you was a Redskin fan,
Yeah.
or I think my uncle said like mother and my uncles they're from South Carolina.
Okay.
You that's all they played was Cowboy games
Interesting. Man. Okay.
on TV.
Uh huh.
So
Uh huh.
that's how a lot of them became
You can't.
Cowboy fans.
Yeah.
But
But yeah. Not my Central
now you got the
Pennsylvania
Panthers.
family. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an interesting like.
Yeah. It is. It
Now,
is.
were they born in the '70s? Like grow up in the '70s?
Yeah. Yeah. Like yeah. Yeah. These are my uncles and aunts from that time.
'70s? That's still
Mm-hmm.
that's still crazy because you
The,
had the Steelers that was just
the,
dominating
yeah, exactly,
in the
exactly. The good
'70s.
Steelers, the
Yeah,
good Steelers. I know.
that's interesting. Did they ever tell you how they became?
I don't think so. No, because I don't care, man. I don't care. I don't care, man. But yeah, I never got that far with them because they just, oh, it always just gets just the bickering just like takes over, and it's never like, well, tell me why you really, give me the history on why you. Now at this point, I don't care, like them, but you're not gonna, it's not gonna sway me either way. I
you
just,
know
I,
who?
I just can't stand them.
You know who's a big Cowboy fan? Well, he used to be.
Yeah, who?
Your boy LeBron.
LeBron. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Used to be. Yeah, used to
Used to be
be.
a big LeBron. He used to be
I
a
know.
big
Even
Cowboy fan.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Even that would make. I'm like, why? But he also teetered the
Uh,
line between them and the Browns. But I guess, I mean, if you're Browns, if you,
yeah, I mean, but
if you're
also
if you're
the
from
Browns
Cleveland,
left.
they
The
did.
Browns left for a minute because the
Yeah,
Browns became the
the
Ravens.
Ravens. Yep, I know that. Yeah,
So
it's
I
true
guess
that.
during those years, Browns weren't around.
Yeah, for anybody to like, that's true.
So, but he
Yeah,
still has Cincinnati. But he's from Cleveland. Well, he's from
yeah.
Akron.
Akron,
It's
which is I
close
mean,
to
closer to
Cleveland.
Cleveland. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I guess I get that. But
yeah.
so you've been watching these Olympic exhibition games?
Oh yeah, yeah,
You
yeah. I
got one
watched.
tomorrow, right? At
I think
noon.
so. Yeah, yeah. I watched. Listen, they look polished. I did look good. Like which
Look
again, I'm
real
not
good, man.
surprised. Like I'm
Look
not,
real good.
I'm not at all surprised. Like when you have the top players coming in, like not like not the second tier. Like these are top tier players that are playing now this summer at least. Like it's yeah, no surprise, man. No surprise, man. I'm looking forward to it though. Like I'm looking forward to like the real action because you can even feel like right now it's like we just playing. Like we're not going super hard. Like we're not locked down defense. Like we're not running to the. So once the games officially start though, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be up. I like it.
Hey, look, I
I
think
like it.
that you say they not playing hard. I think that they don't have to.
That's true.
I, I told you what I think. I believe that this Olympic team,
Hmm.
they just out there playing against them boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alley oops all day.
Yeah.
Cause Canada, we lost to Canada last summer
Yep.
in
Yeah.
the championship game.
Yeah. Yep.
And Canada it was easy work.
Yeah. Easy. Yeah. Real. Yeah.
I think
So.
it's gold, man. It's gold.
Oh, yeah, automatic. I feel confident enough to say automatic goals this year.
Would you
Automatic goal.
was you surprised Kawhi he left?
Oh, let's talk about no. Listen, yo, Kawhi is so disappointing, yo. Like as a fan of basketball, it's so disappointing to just see him not want to play or just not able to or not willing to or like like even his energy even like gives that it's like yeah, I might play today, I might not like that's just how I feel him giving off energy. It's like today, you know what? All right, man, I'm gonna show up and play today. Tomorrow, nah, I'm tired. I'm gonna sit out today.
Man,
Like that's
I was
crazy.
surprised, man.
Really, you were
I
surprised?
was surprised. I was surprised.
No, that's the most expected thing to like the most expected non-shocking breaking news. Like Kawhi
I
can't
was
play. Breaking
surprised.
news. Oh, okay.
I was surprised he left
Uh-huh.
because I'm like, why'd you come?
Yeah, like
Like,
you came and wasted time that somebody else that wanted to really be there could have had the full training camp and all that. Yeah, like you there knowing in his head, man, you know what, man, I'm about to leave here next week. I ain't got, you know.
I just feel like the Clippers organization didn't have that conversation with you before you left.
Yeah, right. It wasn't
Now they
news.
talking, yeah. Now they talking about, oh yeah, we think it's best you should preserve. Like
Yeah,
what? Y'all ain't talking
like
about that before?
yeah, like when they announced the team like that you were on.
Yeah,
Nah.
come on. But I would say the biggest shot,
Uh huh.
Derek White
Yeah, like he was your next choice up.
over Jalen Brown,
Yeah, they.
Finals MVP. I had to look back. I was like, hold on, didn't he just
Yep,
win the Finals MVP
yep.
and
But
the
now you,
Eastern Conference
I know. But
Championship
I mean,
MVP?
to me, that was a no brainer. Like he was the automatic next up in my mind. In my mind, he was the automatic next up. But you saw his Instagram or his tweet towards Nike. So he thinks Nike made the choice not to put him on there because he's like against Nike as a brand, like enslaving
Okay,
people and like
got you.
not letting players be free or not like they have all the agents working in the sweatshops, stuff like that. So he definitely has a bone to pick with Nike, and he's been vocal about it in the past. And so
Well,
Nike
Nike got
represents
that power to create who's on
who's
the
on the team.
U.S. team.
I'm sure they have influence. I'm sure they can be like, you know what, he's not. I'm that's a good point.
Wow,
Like I know the coaches and all that, but
wow.
but the coaches they're also connected to Nike as a brand as far as like sponsorships and stuff they wear, and so I I would think Nike mentioned it as a thing, and the just as vocal and negative he's been towards them, like he would probably try to like alter the Nike shoes or like alter their logo on their warm ups or something just to make a statement, and like I didn't want that during this time.
But wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on. Stay with me now.
Yeah,
I believe all the NBA jerseys are Nike.
they don't have a choice in that. Yes,
They don't have
but
a choice. Yeah, they don't have a choice. It's Nike.
yeah.
He ain't got a choice on the jersey.
No, he doesn't. But this is a selective team. It's not like he's already on the Boston Celtics. Every team's got a jerseys. It's going to be a no brainer. You are wearing this. It doesn't matter. But he's been
I
like
think he would have
altering
did the
his
same thing.
yeah. But he's been altering his like Nike shoes and like putting like sayings on them and like painting over the Nike logo and like just stuff like that. So like they don't want that kind of smudge on there.
And
As like especially when the world is watching. They don't want that. Like that would be, like how
mm,
MJ covered his Reebok logo with the flag. Like he would, he might try some shit like that, cover up the Nike logo on his warm up while on the podium, or just what I'm saying. Like they don't want that.
yeah,
They
yeah,
don't want that.
he ain't Mike either, so he
Nah,
can't do
nah,
that.
yeah, yeah, nah. Like you ain't the first selection for the team, first of all. So yeah,
Mike could do that.
yeah, Mike can do that,
But you got a lot of players that okay, all right, I can see that. Okay. That's
right?
still crazy how Nike has that type of, I would
Yeah,
say, influence
oh yeah,
over the team. So they picked Derek White.
I
Man, who
know.
else? Who else was available? Like Derek White?
Again, again, they weren't going to put Kyrie on the team. They weren't going to put him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mean I don't
Whoa,
know.
hold on. Why they wasn't gonna put Kyrie?
There was a whole thing about why Kyrie wasn't selected to the team. Like it could have been because he was again his political views, his spat with like he had a spat with Nike, like getting out of that contract. Now he does his own shoes and stuff. Just stuff like that. Like they don't want no messiness, bro. Like when the world is watching.
Messiness, man. I'm trying to win.
But you already have a
What
winning
you?
team. But again, you
Ah,
already have a winning team. Like you don't need Jalen Brown. Like you don't necessarily need Kyrie right now with your team. Like you already got Steph, Braun, Tatum, AD, who
hey,
like you already set already. So it's not like adding them is going to make or break the team. Just my opinion. Just that's just my
well,
opinion.
AD. You don't know what AD. How much of AD's availability you gonna get?
But you aren't going to be
You might get
replaced.
the month of July. You might get the month of July. He hurt in August. Like, you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. But think about it though, like you're not replacing AD with Kyrie or
No,
Jalen
no.
Brown. So I
Well,
mean, if you are thinking about AD's longevity or his availability, like you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, let's replace him with let's have his backup be Kyrie or Jalen Brown. It's gonna be another big.
and B got to learn these rules too. These FIBA rules,
FIBA
man.
rules, yeah, I know.
You
Like
fouling out early.
down out in the third quarter, bro. Like we need you at the end of the game.
Come
Yeah,
on, man. He gonna
yeah,
have to learn these rules. And all that
yeah.
stuff he doing in the NBA, you can't do that because they calling.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
And don't you only get 5 fouls?
It's different reps too. I think so. Yeah, and it's different reps like repping. I mean, refing for these like international rules. Like not the NBA be letting these guys do all kind of craziness, man. So, but that's not happening now.
Man. So
Yeah.
who you think could have? Who else was available besides White that you think should have gotten chosen over White, or do you think Derek White like is the guy? Like he should have been the guy. Do you think since they weren't going to choose Jalen Brown or
Hmm.
Kyrie, Derek White was the next best option? I'm watching the NBA. I don't think so, but I
Yeah,
can't name a name right now.
I know. I'm I'm hold on. I'm trying to think of one. Someone like oh, but you know what? Because a lot of players though are playing for their own countries. I was just thinking about like Luca, but Luca's playing for his own country. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess when it comes to American players, like the pickings were a little slimmer at that point after after you've already made your team, and then it's like who's left? That's American born. That
Yeah. And then,
true. I can't even
the next best choice was hurt.
who's that?
Big body Brunson.
Yeah, yeah, Brunson could have made the team. Did PG make the team?
Nah.
Yeah, so even like somebody like PG Westbrook is a good fit. Like not starting, but I mean, he gives you energy. He gives you good minutes. James Harden.
Yeah. See, you naming
Um,
players, man. You naming
yeah,
players. And we got
but
Derek White.
but again though, James Harden is not your best team player. So like they're probably thinking like a guy that can come in and just fit in that doesn't have to have the ball. Who are going to complain about playing time and minutes and shots he gets and doesn't get. So I mean, and that factor after the team was already made, like to bring in another big star, it's like
I would
maybe, but we can bring in somebody that can fit in
I
and
would have
find
did
his.
Westbrook. I would have picked Westbrook. I feel like
Yeah,
Westbrook would have fit. He
yeah,
he
me
didn't
too.
get. He
Yeah,
would have been perfect.
yeah, yeah.
Russell Westbrook.
I agree.
I like PG, but if Brunson wasn't hurt, Brunson would have been that guy
Yeah. I believe so too. Yeah, that would have
because
been a good pick,
they about to build a statue right outside of Madison Square Garden of Big Body Brunson. You saw that man
bro.
took
You,
that extension,
bro.
left a
You
hundred
know.
mil on the table.
Listen. I don't. I get it. I get
Macau
it.
talking about doing the same thing
I
next summer.
get it, but like you gotta win though. If you doing it, like you gotta
That's what they
win. Like
trying to do. That's what they trying to do.
you gotta
Well,
win.
I think I like the move because Brunson is basically saying, look, Philly's stacked
Yeah, yeah. Now,
with PG
whoo,
and Caleb Martin. They stacked
yeah,
with Maxi and PG,
yeah,
Caleb Martin coming off the bench that could shoot.
yeah, yeah,
Low boy Lowry came back,
yeah.
1 year deal, And you got Drummond
Lowry ain't had no
coming off the
choice.
bench.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it.
Boston is still Boston. They
Listen,
finding money out of, I don't know. They taking somebody's money.
they're robbing people. Yeah, because ain't no way you got money to give them both contracts like that. That's
So
out.
I think he's basically figuring out, and he had the foreshadowing, the intelligence to be like, yeah, we ain't winning next year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take this pay cut so we could probably get somebody or be able to give someone an extension
Yeah,
so we don't go into a situation where we lose another player like we just lost Hartenstein because we couldn't give
afford.
him,
Mhm.
we couldn't afford him,
Yeah,
basically. Whatever OKC was given, whatever OKC was given, we couldn't,
yeah.
we
Match
couldn't, we
that.
could,
Yeah,
we couldn't match it. So it
yeah.
was like, hey,
I
we
feel
don't want
you.
to.
I
I
see.
don't want to fall into that trap again.
Yeah, yeah. Smart move. I mean, smart move by him. Very, very generous.
Very
But
generous.
listen though, he got to listen. They got to win though. Like you over here talking about statues. Like you don't get statues for the
No, he
winning.
gonna get a statue, man. He gonna get a statue.
Not if they don't win. G, you already
He
know
gonna
that.
get a statue. He gonna get a statue.
Let's get. Listen, I need you to listen. I need you to put things in order. Championship, then statue.
Statue.
Like you don't just get to statue
Oh,
just
we gonna get
because
a
you.
championship. We gonna get a championship. We gonna get a championship, man.
I'm done, man. I'm done with you. I'm done with you, man. I
You
can't.
saw
I
that
can't.
NBA deal though? We was
Every trying
talking
to talk.
about that in some early episodes. That TV
Oh
deal,
yeah, it got
78.
done. It got b-
Yep,
billion.
78
They
billion.
listen,
We was
listen. They
talking
went.
about that.
Yeah. We didn't know how much it was going to be. I mean, we knew it was going to be up there, but 78 billion, like those kinds of deals are unheard of.
I mean,
For real, like it's unheard of.
if I see that number, I'm not. I get the inside the NBA why it's going. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, fellas, but I understand.
Y'all, yeah. Y'all couldn't compete with that. We listen. We had to go over here for and it's for a long time, 11 years.
Man, them contracts about to get crazier.
The next 11 years contracts is going to be 200 mil here, 200 300 mil here. It's going to
No,
be.
that's baby word. It's gonna be like max contract gonna be like 450.
I can't.
450.
I
So
can't
that's probably
even.
gonna be a Luca. That's gonna be a Luca contract.
Imagine you getting paid and you in a state that doesn't do state taxes. Like doesn't take you want send me to San Antonio right now.
Ah,
Send me to San Antonio right now. Send me to the
man,
Rockets. Send me to the Rockets, Coach. Agent. I'm
man.
on the phone with the agent. Hey, listen, man, you got to get me out of New York. I'm paying. I'm
Yep.
paying.
Yeah,
Give,
I'm paying
give
too
me,
much.
give me out of California. Get me out of Golden State right now.
I'm paying too
I'm
much.
paying too much. All right,
Let me go to
Rockets.
Houston.
Let me go to
I'll
Houston. Yeah,
I'll
listen.
be on San Antonio.
Yeah.
It's a
Who's got picked up? Chris Paul in San
Chris
Antonio.
Paul.
Chris Paul there. Yeah.
So that's a perfect segue into getting into some of these listener questions.
All right.
So the first question we got was if you could play for any current NBA team
Mm-hmm.
based on the roster that they have,
Mm-hmm.
who would it be?
Ooh.
Take fandom out of it. Just
Okay.
you trying to win a championship.
Uh-huh.
If you could play
Ooh.
on any NBA roster, who would it be?
Ooh. Man, that's that. I would have to say between the Knicks and OKC for me because they're young teams. You know what? No, I'm lying. Put me. put me on Memphis Grizzlies team
Why? Oh,
because
I
they're
gotta hear
exciting.
this.
They're
I gotta hear
exciting.
this. I
They're
gotta hear
exciting.
this.
They're exciting. It's Knicks or OKC or Memphis for me. Just
You want to
based.
play with Desmond Bain? That's your
No,
guy.
I'm gonna take no. I'm gonna take Desmond's spot. It was gonna be
Oh,
me, Ja, Jared Jackson
ah,
Jr. Uh,
yeah, that's true.
you
I
know what I'm
forgot
saying? Like
about
I'm gonna
him.
take,
Yeah,
yeah. Look, that's a nice team. Like they're exciting. Like you know what I'm saying. Like they're gonna be on a comeback year. I'm sure. You know what I'm saying. Ja gonna come back strong. Listen, exciting team. That's why I'm like that's a fun team while we play on, man. So them, Knicks or OKC for all the same reasons.
I like
Exciting,
that.
young. They have like longevity in their future. You can see it being a long thing. So, you know, it's out of those three for me.
Okay, I'm going to Detroit or
Okay.
Washington.
Detroit. What?
Yeah,
Why? See why? So you'd be the guy? Is that
I'll
it?
be the guy. I'll be the guy.
Yo,
I'll
yeah, I
be
can't
a
believe.
guy.
Listen, I can't believe that you would want to be the guy on a sorry team.
Why not?
Is that what you want to do? You're not gonna
Yeah,
win.
I want the
It's not gonna
max
be.
contract.
It's not gonna
I
be
want the
fun.
max contract, Brian.
Yo, you always talking about you want the most money, but like you gotta want to win. Gee, I couldn't be your teammate, bro. I don't know if I want to
I
be your
want the
teammate.
max contract.
But
Now
growing
we
up,
gonna win eventually,
if
but
you the only guy on that sorry team, it's not gonna be like if like
I'm not gonna
like
be
the
the only guy. I'm just gonna be the best guy. So I
you
want
gonna
the
be the
max contract.
well, I see where you're going, but I'm gonna pick a team that I can see a championship future with. Like I don't know when Detroit is ever gonna even sniff a championship.
Hold on, wait a minute, wait a
Mystics,
minute.
Mystics are I mean Mystics. See, Wizards,
Look,
Wizards are never sniffing a championship, man.
and rebuild, man. But I just saw that their first round pick just got dunked on. So I don't know, man.
I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna go check it
In
out.
the summer
I'm gonna go check
league.
it out. I'm gonna go check it out.
But wait a minute, you
see,
said the Grizzlies
yeah,
and OKC
yeah. OKC was listen. They're on the brink. New
of
York is
what?
almost there of
Yeah,
getting into that championship contender conversation.
I don't know about Memphis though.
Give 'em, we'll see this year. You're right, but still exciting team. That's what I was basing it on,
Yeah, it is
and the
exciting.
prospects of a long future of that being a solid team.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Next
What we
question
got
we
next?
got
Yeah,
here.
next question.
So we only had two, so this is the last question.
All right.
This is not sports related, but what you looking forward to most this upcoming week?
Ooh, this upcoming week, as far as sports.
No, anything. It's not
Oh,
sports related.
anything. You know what? Looking forward to anything this week. I would say my son's going to a camp this week that he's never been to.
Okay.
So just that a new thing, a new thing for him. He's excited about it. I like it because it's close to the house. It's
Yeah.
not too far, and
Yeah.
I'm just excited for him because he's excited. Uh, and and he'll have someone there that he knows, to at least one person. So you
Yep.
know, it'll be a good week for him, hopefully. So interested in that, man.
Yep.
Interested in that.
Yeah. That's a good one. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I like that. I like that.
What you
What am I
got?
looking? Hmm. Man, that's a tough one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, my daughter's going to camp too, but man, what am I looking for? I don't know. I just wanted it to be a nice, good week.
Yeah. No
You know,
problems.
no
Yeah.
problems.
Mm-hmm.
No new expenses coming out the blue.
Listen, you can expect that. I already had that going into my head. You know what? This week, something's gonna come up, and I ain't gonna like it if I don't have to pay for it, man. That's always there, man. You can't avoid that nowadays in life. At this point in life, you got to expect something like something's gonna cost me some money this week. I already know it. I know it.
I hope
You,
not,
you
man.
don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be something like, yep, this that thing I was just talking about.
Well, that's what I want. I want,
You want
I
that,
want it to be a nice,
that would be a
nice
good week, bro.
boring week.
That,
Nice
yeah,
boring week.
I feel you.
It's
I ain't
like,
mad.
ah, man, it's
I ain't mad.
Monday.
Uh huh.
Next thing you know, it's Friday. It's like, oh,
This
it
was
was a
this
beautiful
was a
week.
different week. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I know we can't count on the weather being easy on us this week. So
Yeah,
set your
they talking
expectations for something else. But yeah, I feel you on that.
another heat wave,
Another one.
some thunderstorms.
Another
Talking,
one.
it's supposed to be hitting triple digits.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right there.
It's not my type of weather.
Nah, me
But
either. Me either.
me and Brian gonna try to stay cool out here. Hope everybody has a great week. Nice boring week. Nothing crazy.
That'd be
And
crazy.
let's talk to you guys next week.
Next week, tune in. Peace out.